What is up, y'all? For today's video, I'm going to be reacting to a few episodes of One Piece. So the last episode I ended up watching, it was pretty insane. We have Luffy who has this giant attack ready. And when I say giant, I mean absolutely giant. Like, this attack looks like it's bigger than Onigashima. So it's a pretty big attack. Luffy has his attack aimed towards Kaido, and he's pretty much saying that, like, he's about to end this fight. Luffy is about to end this fight against Kaido, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see this fight officially be over and, you know, possibly having Luffy being the one left standing. So I'm very excited to see how these next few episodes go. But before I get started with the reaction, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this. So with all that being said, let's get started with the reaction and see what One Piece has in store for us. Like, this attack is not going to punch a hole through Onigashima. It is just going to obliterate Onigashima if Momonosuke doesn't move Onigashima out of the way in time. If anything, this is gonna, like, definitely, like, break a hole through Wano. Oh my gosh. Yo! Flame Dragon Torch? Oh, for sure. This is their final attacks against each other. Which means this fight is about to end. This fight is legit about to end. Oh! Okay, so Kaido's flames right now, his what's it called, a flame dragon torch or whatever, it's so hot that it was able to, like, just, like, burn through the horn of Onigashima like that. Like, it was just butter. Oh my gosh, are we about to actually see this? Are we actually about to see them, like, their final attacks collide with each other? Because Momonosuke still hasn't moved Onigashima out of the way, so it's like are we actually gonna see? Oh, okay, yeah, we get to see them collide. We get to see their attacks collide. With all of them cheering for Luffy. All of them cheering for Luffy is giving me so much chills right now. Not just because it's cold right now, but they're cheering for Luffy. Them cheering for Luffy. Oh my gosh. Man, everything Kaido has done is about to just, like, fall apart and disappear because Luffy's about to beat Kaido. And so, like, the nightmare that everyone in Wano has gone through for the past 20 years, that's gonna finally be gone. Oh, and then all the smile fruits and everything. Like, for real, they went through so much in the past 20 years. Like, they had just went through so much. It's gonna feel so good when all of this is over and Luffy manages to save all of them. Like, we need to get rid of Orochi. Like I've said it before, and I'll say it again. He's been alive way too long. Like, he keeps getting so lucky. Like, like, if Kaido is gonna be done, Orochi has to be done too. Yo, she's just saying there. Either she has a plan or someone's coming to the rescue. Is that Robin? Wait, are we getting? Because we saw those hands and everything. That instantly, like, I thought it was Robin. He already didn't get hit, right? There's no way she got hit. Right? Like, that has to be, like, a ploy again, because she's done that before. She pretended to get hit. Like, there has to be something up. She has to have, like, some sort of plan in mind, right? Are we saying Denjiro? Oh my, Denjiro came in clutch again. Oh, yes, there we go. Oh my, Denjiro. Okay. Like, either, like, I don't think Orochi's that, because we've seen him come back to, like, numerous times. I would love to see Denjiro, like, fight against Orochi. Oh, but this looks so beautiful. That was glorious. I had no idea what was gonna happen. I had no idea what was about to happen there. I was starting to get worried for Hiyori. Come on, I'll say, you gotta do it. You got your mom behind you. You got Odin behind you. You got everyone behind you. You can move Onigashima. You have to move Onigashima, because if you don't, Luffy's just gonna crash through it. He's gonna crash his fist and Kaido through Onigashima, so you gotta move it. Gosh, this looks so beautiful. Oh, is he just gonna brute force it? Like, is he just gonna brute force moving it instead of making the flame clouds? Yo, come on, Luffy. You got so many people behind you telling you, praying for you to beat Kaido. You gotta break through this. You gotta break through this, Luffy. And of course, we're not gonna see that. Of course, we're not gonna see that because why would they? Why would they show us the completion of Luffy versus Kaido? Of course, we're not gonna see that right now. That was nice, nice little episode right there. I feel like this episode is more of like kind of like flashbacks between like everything that's happened in the past 20 years when Kaido, or like when Oden first died and everything, when Kaido and Orochi were kind of like taking over Wano, so we got to see a little bit with that. And you know, Denjiro comes to the rescue, saves Hiyori from Orochi. Now the question is, will Orochi actually be dead this time? Because we've seen his head get chopped off numerous times and he just comes back to life. But I'm really hoping, I really feel like this could be the end for Orochi, because that attack, I mean, like, Orochi was going through like what? He was already pretty hurt. He was burning alive. Denjiro comes in and just cuts off his head. So I have a strong feeling we're not gonna have to worry about Orochi anymore, because Denjiro comes into the rescue and just, oh man, that was beautiful. I honestly was not, I didn't know what was happening. Like, I honestly thought like Robin was coming in out of nowhere, because we saw like a bunch of those hands and everything, like what she does whenever she uses her devil fruit power. So I instantly thought Robin was coming to the rescue. And then, it looked like Hiyori kind of like took the hit, like what she did when Denjiro first killed her. So I thought like she was just like gonna take the hit again and then like counter him somehow. But instead, we got Denjiro coming into the rescue, which was great because that was great timing. And then you have everyone pretty much praying to Luffy that he finishes Kaido off, that he, beats Kaido, because they've been going through hell for like 20 years and everything. So it's like, all of them are praying to Luffy to beat Kaido. That was just beautiful. That was just so beautiful, because they can't rest, or this war won't be over until Kaido has officially been taken out. So if Luffy wins, war is over, Wano is free. If Luffy loses, the war will continue, but this time they just wouldn't have Luffy, and they'll probably be in like a worse situation afterwards. And then Momonosuke, it seems like he's not going to make the flame clouds anymore to move Onigashima. It seems like he's just going to use brute force and just straight up push it away, away from Luffy's attack and everything, which I think might work a little bit better, because he's already under so much pressure of making the flame clouds. So it's I feel like brute force might do a little bit better for him, because he wouldn't be under pressure to make flame clouds and everything. So this probably would be the better option for Momonosuke. But yeah, not a bad episode, I gotta say. Not a crazy episode. We got that Luffy and Kaido's attacks colliding with each other, and it seems like they're kind of both on equal strengths right now. But who knows, with everyone praying for Luffy, maybe that'll give Luffy enough strength to officially take down Kaido. So yeah, but I got nothing else to say for this episode, so let's just get started with the next one. Oh, Kaido was drafted to be a Marine? Oh, imagine that. Let's just picture that really quick. Imagine Kaido being a Marine. Actually, how strong would he be? Okay, so he was strong enough to definitely be part of the Rocks Pirates. So I would say if Kaido was a Marine, he would probably be ranked at least maybe Vice Admiral to Admiral. But again, if he was a Marine, he most likely wouldn't have had his devil fruit that Big Mom gave him. So I'm kind of thinking he would probably be the ranks of Vice Admiral. Okay, he was worth 70 million. That's probably his first bounty. Not bad, 70 million. I wonder if we're gonna see him kind of when he first joined the Rocks Pirates then. If we do, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna see, Zebix or anything, but it would be nice to see how he kind of got affiliated with him, and how he kind of became part of their crew. And Kaido escaped. They caught Kaido. Kaido escaped. They caught him again. He escapes again. They just cannot catch. They just cannot keep this guy. I mean, it's not that high for a kid. I mean, what, Robin's bounty was nearly as high as Kaido's, but like she was way younger when she got her bounty. Okay, so that's how he ends up joining the Rock Spiders. It's just like, you know, Whitebeard was like, oh, you know, he wants to go see you. God Valley. Once we get to God Valley, that is going to be insane. Like we know God Valley was like this big thing that we still know nothing about. But once we get there, once we get to God Valley and we find out what happened there between like, you know, the Rock Pirates with the Marines and Rogers and everything, that's gonna be crazy. That is going to be crazy. Oh, Luffy's not even scared about this, dude. He is still smiling. He was still smiling even after dealing that attack from Kaido. He is... Oh, Luffy's winning. Luffy straight up knows he's winning this fight. So dude is straight up dipping because he knows like either Wano falls or Kaido wins and everything. So he's just straight up dipping, you know, before even seeing like the results of the battle. I love that like Momonosuke is supposed to be moving Onigashima, but like he just keeps watching this fight. Because I get it, if I was Momonosuke in this situation, I'd do the same thing. I'd completely forget about moving Onigashima and just watch this fight happen. Okay, confirmation. Confirmation, Orochi's dead. Now Kaido is just the only one that we need to worry about. Kaido is the only one left. Oh, you know, when this music starts playing, things are starting to look up. Things will start to look up. And he's really doing it too. Like these don't look like they're separated flame clouds. They look like they're a complete, like they're completely like complete. Why did it take me so long to say that? Oh, he's doing it. Now he's making it balanced first, but it seems like he can actually do this. Momonosuke can actually move Onigashima in time for Luffy to take down Kaido. Oh, we already know what kind of world Luffy wants to make it. We already know. He wants to make the world a free world where everyone is free and everything, all that. Luffy's gonna make it happen. He's gonna make it happen. Like everyone already knows. Tama knows this. She knows that Luffy's about to win and everything. He is about to free Wano right now. Yo, he's doing it. Momonosuke is moving it. And then Luffy, he's about to say what kind of world he's gonna create. This is hype. This is hype. This is hype. Yo, it looks like his attack got even bigger, right? It looks like it got even bigger. Yo, he got rid of Kaido's torch. He got rid of his flame dragon torch. That straight up looks even bigger than before, right? Is it just me or no? It straight up looks like it's even bigger now. Oh, that is glorious. Kaido knows. He knows he's done. He knows he's done. He knows. Kaido knows he's done, man. Luffy got a direct hit on him. Got a direct hit. That has to be it, right? That has to be it. Kaido, he looks knocked out. That has to be it, right? That legitimately has to be it. There's no way. I think it's over. It has to be over, right? Because there was no way Kaido can survive that. Oh, that looks so beautiful. I think it is. I think Luffy officially won. I think he officially won. Yo, I think he did it. It doesn't seem like Kaido's getting back up. It seems like he's completely knocked out. He is done. Oh my gosh, he actually did it. The fight is finally over. Yo, the fight is finally over, right? Oh my gosh. I think it is. I think it is. I think the fight is officially over. Oh my. Because that attack, like I said, it looks like it was bigger than before, right? Luffy managed to take out Kaido's flame dragon torch or whatever, take that out and do a direct hit on Kaido. And Kaido went through, it looked like he went through Wano, and he's still falling. He looks completely unconscious. And plus he was in a weakened state already because we saw the flame clouds were disappearing, so Kaido is getting weaker. And that attack straight up was a clean hit on Kaido. And so I think it is. I think this battle's over. I really think this battle is actually over. Oh my, oh my god, it has to be because Luffy, we had that glorious shot with like all those all those lanterns flying up. A lot of them were saying like defeat that scary dragon or whatever, right? While Luffy was standing there or like floating in midair, and just smiling. I think yeah, for sure. This fight is over. This fight has got to be over. Oh my gosh, I'm calling it. I am calling it. Ding ding ding. Fight is over. Yeah. Oh my, I don't know what to say. I can't process this. I cannot process the fact that this fight is most likely over. And Luffy's the one left standing too. Oh my. Oh my. Yo. This episode. Oh, this episode. Oh my gosh. Luffy. It truly seems like this fight is over. It seems like Luffy has officially taken down Kaido. Oh, that is even so weird to say that Luffy took down Kaido. Oh, this was a great episode. This was a great episode. This this was a great episode. This straight up was a great episode. So with this episode, we got a little like more of a backflash with Kaido, back when he was 10 years old and everything, seeing his kingdom was under war and everything, right? And then what, like Kaido got traded to the Marines so that his country could go to Reverie. Kaido was on a Navy ship, he escaped and everything. He got his bounty of like 70 million, right? Which is, it was a pretty good amount. And then Kaido gets captured by the Marines again, and then he ends up escaping again. And then he's on that island where like they're just a bunch of pirates that are just like chilling there and everything, like Blackbeard was chilling there like last time we saw him, I think, and Whitebeard, is telling Kaido, he's like, hey, Rocks wants to see you and everything. And then, he joins the Rock Pirates. They talk about God Valley a little bit, talk about how the Rocks Pirates pretty much like got disbanded or everything, right? And they got beat, and Kaido starting his own crew and all that, right? And Kaido's talking about how like he's gonna make a world where like only the strong will survive and everything, because like those are the only ones who like, I guess like kind of deserve to be free. Is that what I think that's what he was saying? Like the strong, they're the only ones who deserve to be, free in this world and everything. A complete different ideology from Luffy. Like Luffy wants to create, I think, he wants to create like a world where everyone is free, everyone is free. But in this case, when Kaido tells him like, what kind of world do you want to make? And Luffy's like, a world where all my friends can eat when like however much they want and everything, so that was nice, getting a little backflash with Kaido, Luffy and Kaido kind of like talking about like what kind of world they're going to create and everything. And then, the biggest thing, well, before I get to the biggest thing, but the other thing, Momonosuke like manages to create a complete flame cloud instead of like, just creating separate ones and then, them kind of like just connecting with each other. He makes an entire flame cloud, a complete flame cloud, everything. And he manages to move Onigashima before Luffy does the final attack and just sends Kaido flying down to Onigashima, down to Wano. And yeah, it seems Luffy won. It seems Luffy has won. This episode, oh my gosh, I still can't believe it. I can't believe that like Luffy is officially won. I'm calling it. Luffy has officially won. Like I don't think Kaido's gonna come back from that. I really don't think Kaido's coming back from that, because his flame clouds were disappearing and everything, and that means that like Kaido's getting a little bit weaker. And that last attack from Luffy was a clean hit on him. Like Luffy managed to get rid of Kaido's flame dragon torch or whatever, and do a direct hit on Kaido. It seems like he's going through Wano right now. Yeah, I think Luffy has done it. He's officially taken down Kaido. So yeah, this episode, gosh, this episode's good. This was good. This was a good episode. And one more time for those in the back. It seems like Luffy has beaten Kaido. Oh man. That's great. That's fantastic. So yeah, like I said, really great episode. Seems like Kaido's been taken down. Luffy's the winner and everything. But I pretty much got nothing else to say for this episode, so let's just get started with the next one. I like that. I like that both of them are falling, but like one of them is falling to their doom and the other one is falling because he won. Yo, both Kaido and Big Mom into the lava? Both Kaido and Big Mom are going into the lava. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it that this battle has officially ended and he's already asleep. I mean, he deserves that. He deserves it. The fight that he went through, he deserves to sleep as much as he wants. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe the war in Onigashima is ended. I cannot believe it. Like it's been so long. We've been through this for so long. It's finally over. I'm just a loss for words right now. Man, the 20 years that they've all been through. It is finally over. Their hell is completely over now since Luffy managed to take down Kaido and save them. Oh my gosh, just like seeing them all so happy because of everything they went through for the past 20 years. It is so nice to see all of them so happy right now. Man, it's still like, I feel like for them, it's still hard for them to believe it that like the war and like the nightmare, the hell, all of that is finally over. Man, not only is the war over, but 2 emperors have been taken down too. Man, this is insane. This is just such an insane feeling. Man, once the world finds out about this, once the world finds out that Luffy took down Kaido, you know everyone's gonna go wild for that. Oh, I can't even know. Hold on. Just speaking about that, when the world finds out that Luffy took down Kaido, I cannot wait to see Shanks, because anytime Luffy does some insane thing and his bounty goes up, because for sure his bounty is gonna go up, we're gonna see Shanks. We're gonna see Shanks. Oh my god. Oh, once everyone finds out that Luffy took down Kaido, oh, I cannot wait. I just cannot wait to see Luffy's new bounty. I'm thinking his bounty is not going to be over 4 million or 4 billion. I kind of want to say Luffy would be at like the 3.5 billion, you know, and if that happens, if Luffy's going to be at that, like at least a 3 billion, I mean, come on. That means Luffy has to be an emperor after this, right? Like there's no way that the world government and everything, there's no way that they're going to like, yeah, give him the 3 billion or 3.5 billion, whatever his bounty is going to be. Give it to him, but don't give him title of emperor yet, just to piss him off or anything. My gosh, I cannot believe it. Cannot believe this is all over now. So which means for sure, Luffy has to be an emperor at this point, right? He has to be an emperor at this point since he took down Kaido. My god, this Chopper, man, he's going through it. He's lacking in medicine, manpower, and everything, and everyone is coming to Chopper because they need help. And he just doesn't have time to deal with Brook. He does not have time to deal with Brook because everyone is coming to him because they need some healing. Man, this is just such like a happy episode. This is such a happy episode with like, you know, Luffy taking down Kaido and everything. The war is finally over. This is such a happy episode. Oh, she's so precious. She doesn't have to go through this anymore. She's not gonna have, like, none of them are gonna have to go through this anymore because Luffy took down Kaido. He freed everyone from, like, he freed Wano. Man, none of them are gonna have to go through this anymore. That's so sweet. But I feel like she probably shouldn't have crossed it off. I feel like she should have just kept it because now to me it's like, oh, she doesn't miss him. So she probably should have just like left it instead of crossing it out. Oh, that's interesting. He's decided that he's not going to open Wano yet. Interesting. Either because he probably just still doesn't feel ready to become Shogun, or he still finds it too dangerous to let Wano be open. Is the lava like reacting to like Big Mom and Kaido being there? It's like, oh, this is just too much for them, like too much for the lava right now, so it's like causing a disruption. Yeah, so it probably erupted because of everything that was going on, like all the fights that were happening at Onigashima and everything, like especially with Luffy and Kaido's fight, that's what probably caused like the lava and everything to create the underwater volcano. Or are they trying to say like there's some more stuff to go on in Wano right now, like there's some more things to happen? Is that is that Kaido? Oh, that was Momonosuke. Oh, that was Momonosuke. I thought Kaido somehow survived. Oh, okay, so it's the final send-off. That's what the volcano was. The final send-off that like Kaido has been defeated. Oh, we're about to... Hiyori, when did she get there? When did Hiyori get... Was she flying on top of Momonosuke? There's Denjiro. Oh, there's everyone. All of them were flying on top of Momonosuke. They were all on top of Momonosuke. Yo, tell me, are we also gonna see Momonosuke? Because we still haven't seen him in his like, you know, adult form yet. Yo, are they about to tell him the whole thing, like what happened to him, like who they really are and everything? Nope, they're gonna tell them who's the new shogun. They're gonna tell them who's the new shogun. So which means we will possibly be seeing Momonosuke and how he looks now, because we just got like what I think we pretty much only got like his silhouette and everything, but we don't know exactly how like adult Momonosuke looks like. We're probably gonna see that. We're probably gonna see that sometime soon. I'm excited for that. I want to see how he looks. This was a nice like little mellow episode, you know, because Luffy is officially, like, it's been declared that Luffy is officially, you know, taking down Kaido and everything. Everyone is pretty much celebrating, like, you know, everyone on Onigashima is pretty much celebrating that, like, the war is officially over, then Kaido has officially been defeated, except for Kaido's crew, you know, because they kept trying to fight. But, you know, Yamato comes in and is like, yo, if you guys want to keep fighting, you know, I'll fight you because you guys have already lost and everything. And then you have that moment where, like, you know, the ground was like shaking and everything, like things were happening. You know, we got to see Big Mom and Kaido inside of the lava, and an underwater volcano ends up erupting. And so, you know, I thought that was like meaning that like, oh, something's going on. Like maybe like the lava was like reacting to like Kaido and Big Mom being there or whatever, or like just like the fight between Luffy and Kaido probably like did something to the lava to like, I guess, kind of like agitate it or like do something to cause this, you know, volcano to erupt. And then we see the dragon, like, you know, emerging from the clouds. And I was thinking that was Kaido. I'm like, there is no way Kaido is back. They're like, there is no way Kaido actually survived this. But it ended up being Momonosuke, you know, and I wasn't the only one who thought this was Kaido, because everyone in the Flower Capital, they thought it was Kaido too, because, you know, Kaido and Momonosuke's dragon form looks pretty similar to each other, except for, you know, their colors and everything, you know. So I thought that was gonna be, you know, that was nice. I really thought that was Kaido. And, you know, like Momonosuke lands in the Flower Capital, and then we see just, you know, Hiyori, Denjiro, and then like everyone else like slowly emerging from like, you know, that dust cloud and everything. And, you know, Denjiro was like, you know, we have, you know, it's a long story and everything, you know, but, you know, we're going to present you the new Shogun of Wano. And so we will potentially be seeing adult Momonosuke and everything. And it's interesting that like, after all this happened, right? Like Momonosuke was telling Zunisha that he's not going to actually open the borders of Wano yet. And I think, you know, like Zunisha understood why Momonosuke doesn't want to do that. And here's what I'm thinking with that, right? I'm thinking that Momonosuke doesn't want to open up the borders of Wano yet because he wants to see if he's capable of being shogun. You know, he wants to see if like if he's strong enough to be shogun, or if he's like, you know, if he's the right person to do it, you know, he's the right person to take up the role of shogun and everything. Or, you know, because like if he isn't, then like, you know, he's not going to want to open up Wano, and like, you know, because you know, he's not strong enough or he's not ready to become shogun. So it would be dangerous for them to open up Wano if he wasn't ready. Or what I'm thinking is this one might not be this one. This second option probably isn't. It probably wouldn't be it. Like it'd probably just be the first option. And but my second option on why I think Momonosuke is deciding not to open up Wano yet is because the fight with Luffy and Kaido, Momonosuke realizes that there are just extremely powerful pirates out there. Like, you know, he's seen like powerful pirates already, but after seeing, you know, Luffy and Kaido's fight, and especially seeing like Luffy in fifth gear, like he realizes that like, oh, there are extremely powerful pirates out there. Like he thought Kaido was strong, but then after seeing Luffy, you know, and realizing like, oh, there's someone there are like pirates that are stronger than even Kaido. Maybe he doesn't want to open up Wano because he doesn't want another powerful pirate to show up on Wano and take over Wano again, and like, you know, they had to go through this whole thing again. So that's another thing I'm thinking about, like why Momonosuke wouldn't want to open up Wano yet. But that one's most like least likely to happen. I think the reason why Momonosuke decides that he's not going to open up Wano yet is because maybe he just doesn't feel like he's ready to be shogun yet, and like he doesn't want Wano to be open if he's not ready as a shogun. But yeah, I still cannot believe it. I still cannot believe it that like this battle between Luffy and Kaido has officially ended. The War of Onigashima has officially ended. And the 20 years of hell that everyone in Wano has been through has officially ended. I still cannot believe it, because that is just, it's still so crazy to even talk about like that. Yeah, this is over. Like Luffy won, Wano is free and everything. Battle of Onigashima is over, and that Wano is also probably going to end pretty soon. Like this arc is probably going to end pretty soon because they pretty much did everything they needed to. You know, they needed to take down Kaido, take down Big Mom, you know, free Wano. So yeah, it seems like this arc will officially end pretty soon. So yeah, once again, pretty good episode. You know, just a more relaxed type of episode and everything. You know, after everything that happened in the last episode and like the episode before that. So yeah, pretty good episode and a more relaxing type of episode. But I pretty much got nothing else to say, so I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for my other reactions, also for my discussion videos. So if you're into any of those, definitely subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, you know, the whole thing. So with all that being said, again, thank you all for watching. Until next time, see ya.